E aí, meus amigos, bora terminar aqui a odisseia da fechadura. Ainda tô naquele ônibus velho da UC. Quero dar uma olhada nele. Caramba, gostei dessa cabine, hein? Bem, tipo, antiga parece, né? É futurista, mas antiga. Aqui é um arsenal. Nada demais, vamos embarcar.
That last job didn't pan out.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Caralho, que pistola, hein?
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Nossa. Caralho. Vou ficar com ela agora. É delete. Delete instantâneo. Cada tiro dá 400 de dano. Cadê a especialista de nave? Eu quero saber onde é que ela tá pra mim.
If you need credits, hit up the mission board.
Cadê? Aqui.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to... No, but just...
Quero trocar aquela
I bet you
velharia.
would. I'm just kidding.
Nossa, que bagulho. Entre aspas, ruim, né?
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger. Now get the hell out of me way!
Is Mina seeing anyone right now?
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
Maybe.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
My friend's got a point bug. Every pirate in this joint comes...
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Blow your eggs off and serve the ducks as sushi. Now,
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. We'll talk later.
Vamos lá, eu nunca vi um cruzeiro. Ah, vou ter que ir lá contar pro delegadinho e o caralho a 4. Dá um F5 antes, eu vou mentir tudo, não vou falar porra nenhuma. Quero ficar do lado dos piratas nessa play.
Yes? Heard you boarded the key. I can't imagine what state the pirates have left it in.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
They'll do whatever it takes to get your creds. And the easiest way is to kill the person holding them.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. All right, take it easy. We prefer to check our own sources, if you don't mind. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Where is the fleet as you chasing ghosts on sea?
Deixa eu dar uma olhada nesse cruzeiro aqui. Me parece uma nave normal só. Ou pelo menos é feito com peças de nave normal. Dá pra dar licença? Coisas pra roubar? Não, não vale a pena. Tava esperando mais, hein?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think? Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns, and in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski. Oh no, no. Delgado isn't gonna drop a cred stick on the table and be done with it. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapés.
Descubra onde está o prêmio. Vamos lá. fazer os objetivos opcionais primeiro.
This is one of Dragon's top of the line.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which is much
Tá no andar de cima. Ah, F5zinho, né? Vamos lá.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Tá, diz pra descobrir onde está o prêmio, mas quando eu entro aqui, some.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Quite a lovely starliner. No, I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. Don't forget to donate to the cause. That view is... Hello, are you a member? Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? The Society was founded about 8 years ago by Carl S.A. Worthington, a prominent businessman from New Atlantis. Well, that was boring.
An open bar.
Society
would have been
chair
nice.
has really... Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Gal Bank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Benjamin Bayou of Neon won the award the first time it was presented, but he dropped out of the society a couple years back. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Nice to have met you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Ah, já descobrimos uma
It's a
parada.
shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense.
Ah, F5.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Ok. Fica dentro do cofre. Bora pra lá.
Don't forget to keep your Starfield pass.
on behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Preciso da chave.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your
Agora eu
stay
vou ter
more
que ir lá
comfortable.
roubar a chave.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Não vai dar pra roubar ela
So,
aqui.
what brings you aboard?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Perk de manipulação, o melhor
just
perk
take the
que
damn
tem.
thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Eu consegui isso na missão da Ryujin. Mas eu não gravei a missão da Ryujin porque eu achei meio chato. Muita burocracia. Será que é só pegar? Tem a mulher lá, não. So long, bitch.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Here for business or pleasure?
Até tirar uma fotinha desse daqui. Tá muito bonito.
Have you tried the canapes?
Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello. Are you a member of the
Mind
society?
moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
That view is absolute. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys. That's all then?
Okay. So, what? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Nice to have met you.
Here for business or pleasure?
Na moral, zero necessidade pra ter esse load no lounge pra cá. Zero necessidade.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already.
Vou tentar dar uma forçadinha aqui.
Gal
Não deu.
Bank doesn't have an undercover division. Can we stop playing games and get down to serious business here?
Tem persuasão automática? Beleza.
This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it? You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Gal Bank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right through.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Hello. You here for the charity event? Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Gal Bank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Será que tem como eu roubar ele? Não, é que 5 aqui. No meio do baile, mas beleza.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. I have no idea what all of that technical jargon meant, but cause enough confusion and it will buy us plenty of time. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Get back to it.
Tá, eu quero ver se eu consigo entrar no quarto
An open bar would have been nice.
do cara, porque eu tenho a chave. Quero ver se eu consigo pegar direto as informações lá. Deve ser pra cá os quartos. Passageira Cláudia Swift.
You've already ruined our scheme. What else?
Ela. Gabriel Vera. Tem a chave dele aqui. Dá um F5. Tem bastante arma aqui, né? Vou roubar tudo. Tudo mesmo, até o chinelinho. Roubar o uniforme dele, que eu quero. Pensei que ia ter alguma informação útil aqui. Na real não tá tendo nada de útil aqui no quarto dele. Nenhum terminal, uma anotação, nada. Tá. O que é isso? Dá um F5 antes. Ah, não vai ter jeito, vou ter que falar com o cara lá. Deixa eu ver se tem mais algum... Não, não tem nenhum hóspede que eu possa falar. Deixa eu ver se tem aqui no andar de cima algum hóspede. Talvez eu entre direto no escritório importantão lá. Não, que é a equipe. Holbrook Sheila. Espera aí que eu vou roubar aqui também. Aí. Dá um F5, vai que tem alguém aqui. Vou roubar todas essas roupas aqui. Mas tem algo mais interessante aqui? Nossa, achei que era um NPC. Tem um cofre lá. Não, especialista também. Vamos lá, comida, dinheiro e um vinho raro. Nada demais, tava esperando coisa melhor. Vamos lá. Ver se tem mais alguém pra cá. Dombrowski, Larry Dombrowski. É esse daqui que a gente quer. Vou dar uma olhadinha aqui. F5. Roupa. Café. Tem uma cafeteira, vou levar também. Vou levar tudo desse cara aí. Sempre peguem os livros. Geralmente tem umas coisas válidas. Lá vamos nós. Crédito e comida. Quem que guarda comida, velho? Eu achei que ia ter alguma coisa no quarto do cara, né? Ele é o alvo. Ah, esse daqui não é difícil não, vou usar essa. Eu só corto nos que é difícil, por causa que daí demora muito tempo. Tá, mas a gente já conseguiu acesso a todos os quartos, vamos lá fazer o objetivo agora. Os quartos especiais a gente já tem acesso, então depois vai ser mais fácil de entrar.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Salvar antes, né?
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions. All right. No need to get pushy about it. Captain Rokov sure picks some weird friends. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything.
Bora lá.
Or I'll be out of a job.
Aí os caras voltam pras cabines e descobrem que eu saquei tudo.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run. Because if you don't...
Eu não vou matar ele, só quero roubar. Não consigo passar aqui. Não consigo roubar ele.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along? Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Faça todos os objetivos opcionais. Agora vocês detectam, né? Eu acho que não tem como. Pelo menos sem alertar a nave.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency.
All passengers.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please
I'm
report
glad
your
one of us did.
cabins in an orderly
I'm just
fashion.
hoping you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. I don't, you know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me? Crix's legacy. Are you serious? I heard Delgado was spinning that yarn, but I thought it was more of a hobby with him. Have things really gotten that desperate? Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doverbeach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet.
Bom, acho que tá mais do que suficiente para esse vídeo. Um vídeo muito longo. Agora eu vou ter que ir para Nova Atlântida. Eu não queria que fosse tão longo, mas quis deixar tudo em um vídeo só, sabe? Pra ficar melhor. Mas eu acho que por enquanto é isso. Quem gostou aí deixa seu like, se inscreve e a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Até mais!